Dear students, we are required to estimate the slope parameter of the regression model. So usually we make use of the procedure which is known as least square method to estimate the unknown parameters of the regression model. But we assume that for certain samples or data sets, if the assumptions of the regression model are not met, then we can make use of the Thiel procedure that was proposed by the Thiel to estimate the unknown value of the slope parameter. So I'll be giving you the demonstration by employing a real life example, and you will understand that how to test the unknown value of the parameter for certain values. I have taken an example that was earlier taken by Grundy and Metzger in 1972. They described the methodology involved in a physiological procedure for estimating hepatic secretion of biliary lipids in men. The author reported the data on hourly output of biliary bile acids and biliary phospholipids. We are required to test an hypothesis that beta is 0. That means the variable that you have used to estimate or to predict the dependent variable, it doesn't play a significant role in predicting the dependent variable. In the population regression equation, describing the linear relationship between the two variables. So students, अगर आपका h naught beta equal to 0 will be approved, तो इसका मतलब है कि आपका जो x variable है वो it is unable to predict your y variable. But if in this particular example, this null hypothesis will be rejected, then we'll assume that x is significant in predicting the y values. Now students, in order to follow this procedure of h naught, that beta is equal to 0, we would have to make use of the Kendalls Tower procedure. So under the Kendalls Tower procedure, the first thing we need to do is to combinedly rank the x and y observations. Now how we are going to do that actually students, हमने जो rank करना है combinedly x और y को हम x को rank करेंगे और उसके accordingly हम उसके y pair को choose करेंगे. For example, for instance, अगर आप इसको scan करें x के sample को, so the most minimal value we have had under x is 594. अब अगर आप इसके y pair को देखें तो आप इसको as it is pick करेंगे. So basically, according to the Kendalls Tower procedure, the values of y are ranked according to the x. So 594, 391 pair is being chosen. Then if you just go for the last value we have had under x, which is the most largest value under x, is 1440, and the y value against it is 542, and it is appearing at the last. So you will be picking up the values of y according to the ranked values of x that are being ranked. Okay, students, after doing that, हमारा जो procedure है, that is to determine p and q. It is कि p जो है आपके ये actually y pairs हैं in natural order. यानी आपने हर y value को यहाँ पे जो appear हो रही है under the ranking, इसको आपने इससे जो downward values आ रही हैं उनके साथ you need to compare in the natural order. अब नेचुरल ऑर्डर से आपका क्या मुराद है, आपने फॉर एग्जांपल 391 को कंपेयर करना है दैट हाउ मेनी वैल्यूज आर ग्रेटर देन दिस वैल्यू 391. अब देखिए 485, देन फॉर एग्जांपल इफ वी टॉक अबाउट 458, देन इफ वी टॉक अबाउट 414, 502 एंड 542. सो 1 2 3 4 5 वैल्यूज ऐसी हैं जो कि 391 से ग्रेटर हैं. सो यहाँ पे आपने नेचुरल ऑर्डर में p के अंडर लिख दिया है 5. अब अगर आप 485 को देखिए, so this value is not greater than 485, this is not fulfilling the criteria, this is not fulfilling, this value is not greater, this is not greater, this is not greater. There are only two values that are greater, 502 and 542, that are greater than your value 485. So यहाँ पे आपने कॉपी किया 2. Okay, so similarly we can calculate the y pairs in natural order, the values of p. इसी तरह से देखिए लास्ट वैल्यू 542 है, इसके बाद there is no value that is being greater, so you will assign it as 0. अब आप y pairs को चेक करेंगे in reverse natural order and that will give you the value of q. अब स्टूडेंट्स अगेन आप 391 से स्टार्ट करेंगे. 391 से कितनी वैल्यूज लेस हैं? द वैल्यूज दैट आर अपीयरिंग बिलो इट. अब देखिए ये वैल्यू लेस नहीं है. दिस वैल्यू इज लेस 1, दिस वैल्यू इज लेस 2, this is less 3, and then if you just scan, this is less. The rest of the values are greater. So in total these are 4 values. And similarly if we talk about 542, which is the last value on the y, इसके नीचे कोई value ऐसी नहीं है जो इससे less है, so you will be assigning 0. Now summing over these columns you will be getting p as 30, and summing over this column you will be getting q 15. Now under h0 h1 we have that beta is 0, and alternative is that it is not equal to 0. As we have already understood the procedure of calculating the p's and q's, using that you will be calculating s. So s is equal to p minus q. Now by making use of this s, students will be calculating tower height. Tower height क्या है आपके पास? Kendalls Tower statistic, which is to be obtained as ratio of s to n into n minus 1 by 2. So आपने s calculate किया अभी 15, और 15 को आप डिवाइड करने जा रहे हैं by n. n are the total number of pairs. 10 into 10 minus 1 by 2, 0.333. Now as you know that this value is to be compared with the critical region, and if I just go back, ये आपका two-tailed test था, because under h1 you have that beta is not equal to 0. So you will reject h0 if tower height is greater than tower star, or minus tower height is less than minus tower star. So using the Kendalls table, critical values table, alpha by 2 is 0.025, n is 10. So tower height is obtained from the critical values table as 0.511. Now the calculated value of tower height was 0.333, as this value is not lying in the critical region. Therefore, our H0 will be accepted on the basis of the evidence we have had, and we can conclude that beta is 0. That means x and y are independent of each other, and we cannot make use of x to predict the value of y.